Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Wisdom for the Weekend. Well, let's see. This week we are talking about making your own life decisions, your life choices. This has come up to be a pretty personal insight because, my parents, they're still alive, and God bless them. They sometimes feel the need to tell me, how to run my life, or who I should or shouldn't be dating, or all sorts of things. And though it may seem like advice, I think that they really still want to parent me to a certain degree. And so over the holidays, actually, this turned into a huge blowout. Wow. I can't remember the last time I sort of blew my lid, to be honest with you. And it really boils down to this. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about this today, because there is a certain amount of guilt. Now, whether or not it's your parents or a friend or family or your partner, someone else is sort of trying to help you make decisions. Now, we all know deep inside what the answer really is. And we look externally sometimes for validation, for answers, for advice, which is good to an extent. Yet I wouldn't 100% rely on what other people think, or what do you think I should do? Do you think I should take this job? Or do you think I should move here? Or do you think I should buy this house? These are big questions, which if we could just sit still for a minute or two and really feel the answers, we will know what they are. We do. And the problem is that we are in the midst of daily stressors and coming and going and dropping off kids and doing this, that, and the other, full-time jobs, cooking, cleaning, all of these things, right? That it's hard for us to find the time and the quiet space to actually sit and just feel, and sit and just sort of listen for the answers. So, which I think we need to give ourselves some of that time to really find what the answers are, because you will feel it in your body. You know when something just doesn't feel right. And sometimes we can ignore those feelings, and sometimes we don't. And we're like, oh my God, thank God I didn't do that. I totally was not feeling it. Go with that and really trust that. I know it's hard to trust that, right? Because in your mind is like, no, this is how it should be. No, this job is going to be paying me this much. I have to take it. And you kind of feel a little bit forced because your mind says, yes, do it. It sounds good. It's good on paper, but your heart may be like, not so much. So going back to the parent thing. Now, whether or not it's your parents or family members or whoever it is in your life, it's not your responsibility to live your life according to their expectations. So my parents in this situation, they have these expectations for me. And they think I should be, just doing certain things and working a full-time job and yada, 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 when I really want to create my own life with my own rules, the way I want to play in this world while I have time on this earth. So I don't want you to feel guilty because you can't please anyone else and please yourself at the same time. You can't really do both. So take this time, honor what you really want, and who cares what anyone else thinks or what anyone else kind of wants? Like, you really need to kind of feel into this, feel into what it is that you really want to do. And you don't want to be resentful. Let's say someone said to you, well, no, you need to take this job. It's going to pay you really good money. You really need to do it. And you really can't even imagine working at this particular place. If you take that and you hate every minute of it, slowly but surely, you'll resent that person for saying that you should have taken that job, right? So rather than living in resentment, live in what is really meant for you. And what is really meant for you shows up. It shows up easily, and it's in flow. And you get that feeling where you're like, oh my God, yes, that's the job, or that's the guy, or oh my God, that's the house. You really feel it, and it feels so good. It's an instant thing. And those are the right decisions. So next time you have any sort of, any issue about not knowing what to do, and you ask someone, or someone is like, look, you really should do this. Or, hey, you know what? I really think that you should, start, I don't know, dating really aggressively, or, you should buy a house. Why continue to rent? Or whatever it is. Really feel into that and see if it resonates with you. And rather than feeling guilty about taking somebody else's advice or not, listen to what your body is telling you, because your body really knows. How do you feel when you're thinking about you know what I think? I don't know, I should buy a house. I've been renting for so long. The clue is when you use the word should, not such a good word. I really should go to, I don't know, church, or I really should go to visit so-and-so. And you just don't really want to, or there's just something really heavy about it. It's not light, and it doesn't bring happiness to you. Listen to your body, because it's always giving you signs. Well, that's it for this week's Wisdom for the Weekend. Thank you so much for joining, and I will speak to you next week. Have the most beautiful, beautiful weekend. Much love.